Hey guys, welcome to the BulkLoads podcast. Got Dalton in here with me.
Hey, happy to be here.
So Dalton and I actually get the opportunity today, and the honor to fill in for Jared. He's not here today. He's out doing meeting some clients and visiting with them. So we got Dalton in here. You probably recognize his voice a little bit. He's actually the guy who does our intro and announces each episode number. If you want to give him a little taste of that.
I guess if they're asking for it. You're listening to the Bulk Loads Podcast, your number one resource for everything bulk freight trucking.
Yep, you definitely recognize that voice. We're honored to have him do our voiceovers in-house. We take advantage of that part of him a little bit.
I'm blessed to be here.
But yeah, so you guys are listening to the BulkLoads podcast. I should say you guys are probably watching it as well. This is our first ever video recorded podcast. We're going to start doing these. We're going to start taping our episodes. That way you guys can watch them as well as listen to them. Dalton, I don't know about you, but I like to watch a lot of podcasts like Joe Rogan and stuff like that. That way, I mean, you can just see the emotion on people's faces, excitement, stuff like that. I just find it way better to be able to watch them. I know a lot of our users out there have requested us to tape these podcasts and even transcribe them. We'll be looking to do that moving forward, just for the feedback from you guys. But today we have Jeremy Kellett come on the podcast with Jared. This recording was actually at the Mid-America Truck Show. Dalton, what did you think of the show overall?
I really loved the show. I thought it was great to be able to actually go and meet our clients that we, talk to on the phone every day, but we don't actually get to meet them face to face. So it's cool when somebody comes up to you and they're like, "Hey, this is, so-and-so." And we're like, "Oh my."
Yeah.
Now I actually know what you look like.
Right. Yeah. That's the best part.
Yeah.
I think
it was really good.
Just being able to meet the people. I think we had like 300 and something people come to our booth. We had a lot bigger booth this year. It was a lot of fun. We actually had the remote control semi truck. I mean, that was a huge hit.
Everybody loved that.
Yeah, had a bunch of people, kids and adults, coming up to our booth asking if they can drive it. We were driving around the show. Yeah, it was awesome. Definitely looking forward to next year as well.
Yes.
But yeah, Jeremy Kellett with Bruce Oakley Trucking. He comes on the show. He's got his own podcast, Oakley, the Oakley Podcast. He's really good at his show as well. So we'd love to have him on. He's actually been on the show before, and man, since the last time we spoke to him, they've grown their owner operators by like 400 and something. So it's just crazy to see their exponential growth. I mean, those guys are doing something right over there.
Oh yeah, and just the retention he's had through this slower period in the industry, like, really goes to show how good of a company he's running and how good he treats his carriers. Like, people want to work there.
Oh yeah,
they're doing a great job over there for sure.
Yeah, so definitely enjoy this episode, guys. Let us know what you think at the end of the episode. But without further ado, here is Jeremy Kellett and Jared Flynn.
Enjoy.
Well, we're coming live at Mid-America Truck Show 2023. I have Jeremy Kellett with Bruce Oakley. Jeremy, and most of you probably know Jeremy. He's been on the podcast before. They have their own podcast, the Bruce Oakley Podcast, which we're going to talk about. But Jeremy, I love coming to the show.
Isn't it fantastic, man?
I mean, I've said this before on my show, but like, when I go on trips like this, my wife always says, "You're going to be with your people, aren't you?" I feel like I'm with my people, and like, I walk up and down these aisles like with a grin. It's just, I don't know. There's just like a comfort too. And I've gone to trade shows, like especially in the ag, grain, and I don't know. It's a little more. I guess I want to say not as comfortable, but I come to these. I'm like, man, this is my tribe.
This is more of a release. We were coming yesterday, just getting ready for this show. In the previous couple of weeks, Jared, I get excited. I get antsy. I get thinking, this is good. We got everything ready. We got our list. We got everybody who's going to be there. Let's check it out. And it just, I was excited yesterday driving over. I mean, I was like, I'm ready to get there. This is going to be, this is going to be good. And I'm kind of like your wife. This is my kind of people here.
Yeah.
I can associate with these folks.
Yeah. And I find myself, going from the time you get up until the time you put your head in the pillow at night.
No.
I mean, it's almost like a brain fog by the end of the day. Like you're just mentally tired.
You're drained, your knees, your feet, your back, everything's hurting, but I'm just going to bed grinning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about Oakley. We're going to talk a little bit about the show too, but you guys are still rocking and rolling. Last time I had you on my podcast, and I'm going to have to go back and listen, but I thought you were telling me around 400 or 500 truck range. You correct me. You guys are over 800 now.
Yeah, 850 owner operators. And that deals with end dumps, pneumatic tanks, and hopper bottoms. And it's the breakdown is, which might have been what we got to, Jared, was we got over 400 end dumps, and then we got a little over 200 hoppers and over 200 something pneumatic tanks. So it's a mixture of it, but the majority of our fleet is dump trailers, over the road dump trailers. And
you guys are still adding them on.
Yeah, I mean, right now we've got a waiting list right now, which is a good problem to have. But we're cranking it back up here in a couple of weeks to where we can lease on a few people every week, because the problem was the trailer situation.
Yeah.
And in this type of market, we get a lot more calls, people wanting to lease on, when typically the spot market rates are low. People want to come to somebody like us. It's a steady uprise.
Well, let's talk about that alone. And the people listening to the show I don't have to tell them about the rate situation, but we were talking about that earlier, and we do see this migration. We see, rates start to go down. Guys start jumping what they're doing. They think it's going to be better somewhere else. You were saying, you guys get that a little bit, but you say the guys that you see that are successful, they just stick it out. I mean, these guys know that this isn't a shock. The world's not coming to an end. It's going to rebound, but they stay with it. And you were, people are listening to this podcast, but you had your hand up and you were showing the trucking market's this wave. But you're saying, hey, Oakley, we're at this and like this incline. If you can talk about that a little bit.
Well, it really goes back to the difference in mileage pay and percentage pay, because you just get, trucking's always been known, as far as I know, to you chase the big money, because there can be some big money come out all of a sudden, like we saw last year or so. And a lot of guys will go chase that big money, but a year or two later, they're just as broke as they were before they started chasing that big money, and it doesn't last. And we've seen that over all these years. And the smart ones, I probably shouldn't phrase it that way, but the ones that the wise ones that have seen it come and go, they know how it is tempting to chase these unbelievable rates, when they come around and to quit what you're doing and go. But at Oakley, we have a system in place and a package that you will succeed, and it gets better the longer you're there. It's not, we ride the ups and downs. Oakley's going to ride the up and down with the freight rates, but with the mileage rate, the owner operator with us, he's on a steady incline. It's just a gradual incline, but it's steady over all the years.
Well, Corey Huey in your division, he was just saying a little bit ago that, hey, we're doing whatever we can to cover these trucks. And he goes, we're not making money right now. Like we'll get the truck and we'll get them covered and we'll take it. We'll take a hit on that. I was like, you don't see that or hear that very often.
So we went when the first COVID hit, and we all got together and we said, okay, we don't know what's going to happen, but we got to do everything we can to keep these owner operators busy, even if that means losing money. In that first year. And that
was from the top down.
That was from the top down. And it said, look, we've got to keep these guys busy, because we worked so hard to get them. They worked so hard to get where they are. So we made commitments of, just hauling anything we could find with them and keeping them busy. And they were very appreciative of that over the years, which I think made a lot of them stick with us, during, and even when the rates come back the next year, high rates, it even made those guys stick with us and know that, hey man, they're going to take care of us now. We're hanging with them. And because we know we're going to make money over the long haul. Yeah. We got 850.
You're in for the long run.
We're going to make money, and these guys are going to make money too. We just got to make sure that we don't give up on them, and we don't want them to feel like that, make the excuse of, hey, freight rates are cheap. We can't, sorry, blame it on that. You can't do that in our position. That's just, you can't do it.
Yeah, you're asking for failure later.
Right. Right.
Talk about, I know you got this wait list, but you guys are growing. I mean, you guys, Corey was explaining some of these facilities, which you've owned for a little while now, but like you guys are positioning yourself here in the Midwest and even Southeast to have a really good program for these drivers. But kind of explain that if someone's listening to this, like, man, I should reach out to Oakley, those guys. I think this is something, but what should they kind of expect? Like opportunities, what's that look like? How's that different than maybe where they're at right now?
Yeah, very good question, Jared, because the way it is with us, we have so much diversity, I think, than a lot of people do. A lot of trucking companies they're just a trucking company, and they may have all their eggs in just a few customers that if those customers go down, then they're going down.
Yeah.
And that's a scary,
riding the waves.
Yeah, that's a scary place to be. So with Oakley, we're so fortunate to have not only a trucking company, which is the main part of Bruce Oakley, but we also have the fertilizer company, a barge company that have a bunch of barges up and down the rivers. We, terminals all over from Louisiana to Arkansas to Oklahoma to Cincinnati to St. Louis to, we've got all these terminals that also can help us if we need be in the trucking. Now, I think the big misconception is that a lot of people think we haul a lot of our own stuff.
Yeah.
That I can see where people think that, look at our website, see what we do, but that's not what we do. The trucking company is the fertilizer, or the grain company is just a customer of Oakley Trucking. So now we can, to an extent, create our own freight if we need to.
Yeah.
But our majority of our customers are thousands of them all over the United States. That has nothing to do with the barge, grain, fertilizer divisions. It's totally separate, and I think that's once people realize that, oh man, this is for real, over the road trucking, and they got their stuff going on, all their own customers, and that has, by doing that for so many years, we've had so many customers since I've been there, 29 years, and I can't believe we still got the same customers, but it has created so much freight over all these years that, I'll be honest with you, Jerry, we're spoiled rotten.
Well, if you take care of your customers are going to take care of you. You didn't mention the freight solutions. Talk about that a little bit, Oakley Freight Solutions, because you also have a brokerage too, and that's another piece of the business that kind of complements everything else, right?
It is. It's kind of a hidden, unknown piece that we don't really flaunt or advertise or anything, but it's come about just by the freight that we have and all the customers that we have, and it's just created that opportunity to take care of some of these guys that want to do their own authority, own trailer, own deal, insurance, and it's really turned out to be a good deal, and it's growing significantly right now. So
is that primarily all bulk, I would assume?
Yeah, okay. It's primarily dumps and hoppers.
Okay.
I don't think they do much pneumatics, but we got a couple guys that run it, and they do a fantastic job. Been with Oakley for years, and it's turning into something good. They're getting carriers approved, insurance requirements and stuff every day, wanting to haul for them. And I guess I need to clear something up, because we've always been like, well, we don't, we've talked about this broker stuff for years. Like, no, we don't want to do that, because we're taking care of our owner operators. So I want to make sure
that's number one,
that our owner operators don't think this is interfering with what they're doing, because it's not. We will shut down if we need. We're going to make sure our guys get the loads first. Now, that may not be what the guys hauling for OFS, Oakley Freight Solutions, want to hear, but that's true. We're going to take care of our owner operators first. But we have so many customers, so many loads. The opportunities there to keep guys busy all the time that have their own deal. So it's working out great.
Well, let's talk about just the outlook on the freight market a little bit, and then we're gonna. I said at the beginning I want to talk about mats too, but and it's been a little doom and gloom. This first quarter we've seen freights. We saw it going in the van market. We saw that, and I knew it was going to be a matter of time before we started seeing that shock in the bulk market, and we're there. It's coming out of there, but if you look at the numbers, and I want you to tell me what you're seeing. Like, we're kind of like pre-COVID numbers. Like we're not below that as far as rates go and all that. I'm optimistic. I mean, I know some people are doom and gloom, but man, I think the market, the bulk market, is in a good position right now to really, man, if you can dig in right now, get set up with a good company, find the right lanes, like it's going to pay off. You just got to stick with it.
Yeah, I think so too, Jerry, because the bulk.
And I'm not saying that to support our entities or your entity. I really do believe that. I mean, the outlook is very positive. You guys do a little bit of everything, but a lot in ag. Man, ag is a good market to be in. We all have to eat if we're going to survive. Then the demand's going to be there.
Well, and I can compare it like this, Jared. So I've been in this bulk business my whole trucking career. I've been at Oakley, and it's all bulk. And you can get to see things that's happening maybe before they happen, kind of deal with some of this bulk stuff.
Yep.
And I would hate to know that I worked at a company that did dry van or reefer stuff, because, and I'll explain to you why, because on my side in the bulk business, I see all this happening out there. I see because the dry van and the reefer people are calling me wanting to go to work, because the freight rates have dropped drastically when it comes to that. But, when you're in the bulk business, it's just like we talked about before. It's just, it seems steady to us. And what makes it good about Oakley, and I'll say it again, is Oakley takes on the ups and the downs of the freight
that's
business.
amazing.
But I'm optimistic like you are. Because I've been in it so long that I just know. I mean, I'm confident now that it's going to be fine. When you're in the bulk business, I mean, it's going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be good, and it's just a lot. To me, it's a lot less stressful when you're pulling bulk trailers. And I think the outlook of this. I mean, we came through that pandemic, in a good position, but. You got to have the owner operators. You got to have the right owner operators. You got to have a lot of customers that believe in you. And man, they just, so far here we are. It's April.
Yeah.
And everybody. Probably the best thing, Jared, is we don't watch the news.
I know. Well, that's it. Yeah, and I think I got a little doom and gloom early on myself, because we have a forum. And again, we love that people post on there, and we love to hear what they say, even if it's rough, because that's where we learn the most on how we can help improve the market. And I maybe got a little down reading this, but I'm like, man, this is where opportunity is. And I think when you see problems and for me, I hurt for a lot of guys that don't see that, because I'm speaking to the people out there listening. Like, I want them to know that, man, there's a lot of good things going on, especially in this tribe that we call the bulk industry going on. So yeah, I'm glad that you're seeing the same thing. Let's steer. We're at Mid-America. I mean, you're listening to this, you can hear the background and the people walking around. What are your expectations to get out of this show? Like, why are you guys here?
So great question. A couple of the reasons is to promote our podcast.
Yep.
One, we have the Oakley Podcast, Trucking Business Family. We've done 150 episodes. We do one every week. And this is a great place to get people from it. Like, I've got the owner of Pittsburgh Power going to come on.
I saw Aero Truck Sales with you.
BulkLoads, Jared Flynn. We got Women in Trucking coming. I mean, it's a great opportunity because all these people are here to sit down and visit with them and help promote their product.
Yeah.
And also, my main reason is so it'll help our owner operators. Of course,
existing and new.
Yeah, existing mainly, but it's amazing how you focus on your existing owner operators, and then all of a sudden you got new owner operators wanting to come because they see how you take care of your current owner operators.
Do you guys? And I didn't prep you on this question, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Like, is there a way guys that are running for y'all can come to this?
Oh yeah.
Show? I mean, do you guys promote that or allow them to? Okay.
We send them all free tickets. We send everybody 2 free tickets. That's awesome. Yeah, we have 2 owner operators in the Truck Beauty Contest, 1 pneumatic and 1 end dump. One of them, John McCormick and Jason Dobler, 2 of our owner operators.
I'll have to go outside and see.
You need to go check this out. I mean, they look good. So that's part of the reason. And then, just promoting Oakley. You still come to these shows. People don't know who you are.
Yeah.
You think everybody knows BulkLoads, but I mean,
well, I was just speaking to a guy a little bit ago. He was a big end dump hauler in Ohio. and 20 trucks. And I was like, man, surely you've heard of us. He's like, nope. I'm like, man, my pride just went down.
I'm the same way with Oakley. I mean, they're like, ain't y'all heard of us? Nope. Oh, I never heard of y'all. I'm like, oh, great. Failure is a marketing. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. I love the show.
Yeah. And I was going to say kind of ditto for us. I think we came last year for the first time. So this is our second time here. And number one, we realized we were missing out because last year we had over 300 plus members come by and visit. And man, what great opportunity to put a face with a name. And for me, I was so thankful that they came by. But, some guys come by like, oh yeah, I'm on your, I'm a member. I'm like, hey, well, man, I got to shake your hand, man. I'm thankful. And some of these members for over 10, 11 years, which for me, it was just it was almost emotional too. Yeah. Like, I almost got teary eyed. Like, I was like, man, this is kind of cool seeing these people after so many years that have been supportive and helped us grow along the way.
These are your people.
These are our people. These are our people. So, kind of last question, Jeremy, this podcast or this show goes till Saturday. Kind of what else has Bruce Oakley got going on here?
So we're doing, I'm doing Sirius XM here in a little bit.
Yep. And are you a regular on there? I hear the advertisements, but then you come on every once in a while, right? On.
Yeah. So, if you do a month of radio ads and they give you 30 minutes spot with somebody on there, usually I'm with KC Phillips. So going to do that. Got a couple of podcasts today. Going to visit with our owner operators is the main thing. Tomorrow I got a full boat interviewing people tomorrow. Friday we only got a couple. And then just, it's just all 3 days of talking to people, talking to truck drivers, talking to our owner operators, making connections like this. I mean, it's just, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy, man, I consider you a good friend, man. I love what you guys are doing in the industry. Like when you see people doing similar things, like, that, hey, these people care just as much as we do. And in a way, I mean, you guys are customers of ours, you guys offered some of the similar programs too, but I think we're all benefiting the same people in the end.
Yeah,
the bottom line, who we care and we have that passion for. So that's why I think, man, it's just exciting times in the market. So for you listening, again, if you haven't heard of the Oakley Podcast, we're going to drop the link in our episode notes. So if you're listening to this, just scroll down. You'll see the link. It'll take you right over to Jeremy. Really encourage you to check them out. They do everything as well. Just some of the episodes I love. You'll interview a barge captain.
Yeah.
And just like some of these really cool ones, and it really gives you the full scope of who Oakley is, which I think is pretty cool. But
appreciate it.
Yeah, Jeremy, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Jared. Appreciate you, man.
Dalton, what'd you think of Jeremy and coming on the podcast and talking about just the success that they've had?
Oh, I know. Just the amount of things you learn from him about how to take care of your carriers, how to keep that retention.
Yep.
And I could listen to his voice all day long.
Yeah,
he's got that perfect podcast voice that just everybody loves to hear.
Yeah, he's got that Arkansas, just that deep Southern. I mean, it's good. It really comes in handy with his podcast. They have a podcast called the Oakley Podcast, which we'll drop the link in the description notes below, so you guys can check out. Make sure to keep up to date with it because you'll see Jared Flynn. He'll actually be going on their podcast. So make sure to watch out for that. Their podcast is also videoed and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for these short little podcasts in the next few weeks. We taped them all at Matt's. We got some good guests coming on. I think we got like 7 or 8 really good ones coming up. Just to give you guys just a little preface, we got like Colt Sharp coming on talking about his show quality rigs. We got some other ones coming on. But let us know what you think about this kind of setup and videoing the podcast, what you think. We're always open to ideas on future shows and episodes, what to talk about, what kind of topics you want to hear, because you guys are the main reason that we do this, is to provide good content, education, and just really sit here and talk about how you can grow your business, whether you're a shipper, broker, or carrier. We just really want to provide excellent content for you guys. And in return, all that we ask you guys to do is just like, subscribe, and share our episodes. How you do that, if you're listening on the BulkLoads website or app, we do have a share button now on that app. just go to the podcast page on the app. You can simply share it with a friend, text that link over to them, or you can do it on any major podcast platform. So make sure to share that and be sure to watch out for future episodes. So with that being said, thank you and God bless.
Thank you, guys.